sought to improve the quality of education, development of healthcare services, and to increase opportunity of economic development. I vehemently oppose this bill for the following two reasons. My first reason, the U.S. has already allocated over $20 billion in assistance to Pakistan. For example, according to the Congressional Research Service, CRS, since 2001, Congress has approved over $20 billion in aid for military reimbursements. This makes Pakistan one of the biggest recipients of U.S. aid. Also, the U.S. government, as part of the government's commitment to the Pakistani people, they have developed a program, U.S. aid, and only through this program, the U.S. provides aid to Pakistan. For example, since 2009, U.S. aid has provided over $2.8 billion in assistance. Also, U.S. aid programs are focused in 5 key areas: stabilization, education, economic development, health, and concern. However, the efficiency of these programs are unknown. U.S. aid needs to provide a thorough and clear analysis of its programs before any additional aid can be approved. Also, observers question the gains till date, identifying poor planning, lack of capacity, and slow reform by the Pakistani government. Also, America is in trillions of dollars of debt, and taxpayers simply can't afford to spend more money to go into unsecured things. This moves me to my second point of analysis, the lack of transparency and the widespread corruption. Despite the $43 million investment in the capacity building, according to Mrs. Gohar, a member of the National Assembly, she says that there has been very little transparency within the FADA Secretariat, which can only lead us to believe that the government, there is no transparency of the money being spent. In 2006, U.S. pledged $750 million in development and assistance specifically for the FADA region. However, despite this investment, the projects have not yet had any substantial impact as they have been inefficiently executed and extremely poorly executed. In 2008, U.S. auditors said that there was not enough documentation to verify that the costs being reimbursed were valid. For example, U.S. aid reports spending $300 million for a livelihoods program to impact 11,150 youth. However, this would make us believe that the Pakistani government spent over $27,000 per child in this program, which is simply unbelievable. And therefore, Senators, I urge all of you to go into the strongest negation of this resolution. Thank you.
That was 2 minutes, 54 seconds. Questions? Okay.
Should I just
Yeah.
say? Okay.
Yes, stand here. That's the camera. This is the camera. Yeah.
Since Pakistan has stepped up its war on terrorism after the recent Peshawar terrorist attacks, how can the U.S. be able to aid this war if you cut all aid to this FADA region?
Senator, it's not a matter of the war or not. It's the matter of what's going on and how many chances we have given Pakistan. We have given them multiple chances, and all chances have resulted in failure. So therefore, we simply don't have the money to supply aid to Pakistan.
May I ask a follow-up question?
Yes.
If the FADA region ends up becoming a base for terrorists, how can the United States justify its reduction in aid? I mean, a base to terrorists.
Senator, just like I mentioned in my previous answer, the U.S. simply doesn't have the money or the time to spend so much aid and patience, to have so much patience with the FADA region, and therefore we should not give aid to them.
Senator, the United States gives aid to so many other regions, and most of them are corrupt. So should we stop all these programs?
Senator, they may be corrupt. However, this is becoming a repeated problem, and we simply don't have the patience to deal with FADA, nor do we have the time and money.
So we should just surrender to the terrorists?
Senator, like I mentioned in the past 3 questions, we have given multiple chances, and we have already provided so much aid, and we have given so much time to the FATA region. However, we have not seen any impact. So there's no guarantee that if we give them more aid, there will indeed be a huge impact on terrorism and on the FATA region itself.
Okay, any other questions? All right, thank you, Senator. Okay, we'll start with the